As I sit and play with the little one, I hear the hot sizzles of a pan and I inhale the exotic spices melting into the cultural pot with which my mother uses on a daily basis. In the midst of the sizzles and crackles, I hear the anticipated jingling of keys and the door opening with so little as a creak here and there. As I tell the little one to welcome our father, I manage to catch a glimpse of his bright smile. A smile that has managed to form after so many storms, despite the long hours of heavy labor and the weariness of maintaining so many. A smile that hasn't died. Even after his very own father was lost. No, not lost, taken. After his teenage glory days were substituted by long hours in the sun in an attempt to sustain the family left behind, this 42-year-old man who has worked hard labor for 30 years manages to smile, as if it were a reminder that the long day has ended and he may rest and be at peace. God has granted all of us another day. As my mother puts the final touches on my father's meal, she sends me to fill his cup with the cold, fresh horchata she has made, to accompany the food my mother prepared with love and gratitude. In addition to the culture in which my father finds happiness, resembling to a small child. A small daily act to thank him for everything he does for us. After assisting my mother, I go to sit across my father, and I see him close his eyes momentarily to give thanks to our God. Another reminder to acknowledge who has given us our opportunities and to take the time to acknowledge what deserves acknowledgement. This is a daily ritual. And only after having finally found enlightenment and maturity, I can fully treasure this small moment. A perfect balance of hectic preparation accompanied by friendly conversation and peaceful gratitude. Of not only fulfilling a day's expectations, but remembering humble beginnings. It is now that things in my own life begin to fall into place, that I accept my own future. For my father spent most of his life working as if there'd be no tomorrow, and the lives of my siblings and I became our mothers. And it is only fair that I extend the same courtesy to the man and woman who gave up their lifestyles for my own. God has blessed me with the chance to carry their weight for them, entrusting me with a basket of hope because they weren't allowed to dream, as their childhoods were shattered by guerrilla bullets, shattering their windows of innocence. So it is with that recollection that I understand why they fought so hard to maintain my own innocence, and why I don't grow resentment to overprotection that a naive, selfish child once compared to a cage. Their heart's intention holds more significance than short-term adventures to nowhere. For God has blessed me with a larger purpose and adventure to bring them hope. Soon they will rest and find paradise on their world. This is my duty. It should be any child's duty, to give back to our protectors what the world took from them. If my God permits, I shall fulfill this lovely dream.